Cheerio, DGTV here. It's a big day for Canada as the world's hottest couple land in Ottawa. And by hot couple, we don't mean some big Hollywood celebrities. No, we mean the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, aka William and Kate. Now they're going to make 7 different stops during 9 days on their official tour of Canada. Unfortunately, none of those will be in Vancouver, but you know, some local monarchists here, that's no big deal. They're excited they're just in the country. So we're here with Keith Roy. Now Keith is with the Monarchist League of Canada, but Keith, give us your official title.
I'm the Western Canadian Vice Chairman of the Monarchist League of Canada.
That's a lot.
It's a very important role
Oh,
for promoting and defending constitutional monarchy in Canada.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks. So what we're talking about is William and Kate. Now, This is the hottest couple in the world right now.
It's great.
Yeah?
It's great. Look, I'm 29 years old, so I can relate to these people in a way.
Same age as you, both of them now,
exactly.
Right?
Being a monarchist has been a tough sell for the last 10 years among my 20-something friends, and all of a sudden, it's no longer about the Queen, it's no longer about Charles. It's about someone who's just like us, who has the same experiences as us.
And who's the heir of most of London's real estate, right?
He's got a pretty good...
He's gonna be okay, I think.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I mean, she married well.
She did marry well.
So did he, though.
The fact they're not coming here, though.
Well,
right, they're making it to Alberta. That's not much further.
Appointment that they're not making it to Vancouver, but this is a case of British Columbia hubris. We in British Columbia think that we are better than everywhere else in the country. And we would just assume that all major events in Canada would take place here. I think at the end of the day, when they looked at the calendar and after they were going to the Stampede, they had one more place they could go. And if you look at a province that's had 2 royal visits in the last decade, and you look at a territory that hasn't had one in 2 decades, all of a sudden it makes sense that they would go up north.
One thing they're saying about this couple, and it's something you kind of hear, like you heard with Diana and stuff, they're going to save the monarchy. Does the monarchy need saving?
No, they're going to save the public perception of the monarchy. You saw that the public support for the monarchy dip around the time of Diana's death, and the divorces and the scandals that started to occur. And it was such a tumultuous time within that family. And it had to be played out in public in a way that the royal family as an institution had never had to experience before. So as they learn and adapt to modern technology and what they have to do, they're coming around to that now, and William and Kate are the new face of that. Mm-hmm. This royal tour has an app. It was number 3 on iTunes the other day.
Wow. For
downloads. And this is the new face of the royal family.
Now, Keith, one of the things that comes up with this popularity, William and Kate there, I think they're polling at like 81% in Britain when they take polls about the popularity of the royals. Double numbers past his father. Is this a sign to the Queen to push Charles aside?
That's a much more complicated issue than people would like to think it is. In order to change the rules of succession, every realm within the Commonwealth would have to agree to the rules.
This is Ben Kunar. Now, Ben is a high school student in Richmond, and he works with the youth arm of the Monarchist League of Canada. Ben, you're 15. The first question I have to ask you is, how do you become a monarchist at the age of 15?
Well, it started off like when I was younger. I was really into sort of King Arthur and that sort of, those sort of stories, and it just has sort of progressed through time into
reality?
Into reality, exactly.
Well, speaking of reality, I mean, the reality right now is William and Kate are the hottest couple in the world. Everybody wants to know about these guys.
I think it's great. I mean, like, the way they're bringing a fresh sort of new face to the monarchy, they're reigniting interest in the monarchy and sort of opening a lot of dialogue about the monarchy's role.
So tell me, what do your friends at school think about your monarchy ways?
A lot of them don't really understand. There's a lot of confusion, sort of like...
A lot of confusion?
Where did this come from, sort of thing. But, you know, once you start talking to them about it, like there is a huge general interest in finding out more of the monarchy.
And with these two, you're getting not as many weird looks, are you?
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely interesting the youth a lot more now.
Yeah, a big part of their tour here in Canada for the 9 days they're going to be here is they're going to reach out and talk to a lot of Canadian youth. Do you think this is really going to bring a lot more people of your age sort of to the table?
I think it definitely already has with their marriage and with how personable the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge really are. I mean, we can relate so much with them just by the way they look and by, you know, that they're young and in love, and I mean, that's fun, right? We want to be part of that, so.
Ben, have you got any cool monarchy memorabilia or anything? What have you got?
I do. I have a poster of the Queen going into my room. I also have a Queen pillow, which is a gift from my aunt, and I have a Queen mannequin that waves to you and it's held up to the light.
How many times have you seen the King's speech?
A few.